From humble beginnings comes a story firmly rooted in the Eastern Cape town of Queenstown. A story that journeys across South Africa. A story rooted in the relentless desire to succeed, commitment to family, passion for people, and a vision to change people's lives. Welcome to the story of Crickley Dairy and Twizza. It all started in the early 80s with a young family, a dairy farm, and a cow called Crickley. Ken and Marianne Clark had a desire to create the best life for their young family. Ken wasn't content with being a milk supplier to the dairy industry. So in 1984, he decided to start manufacturing his own dairy products using milk from his own farm, and also opened the first Crickley milk shop in Dordrecht. Demand for Crickley milk grew, and in 1989, the family moved onto a bigger farm in Indwe, where they remained for the next 7 years. Soon, its success justified the acquisition of a bigger property and bigger machinery.
He then stopped the farming and moved his whole business to Queenstown, where he was able to expand rapidly and added different products to his basket.
Milk, amazi, yogurt, and fruit juices for distribution into the Eastern Cape. Over 20 years later, Crickley Dairy remains one of the leading regional dairy brands in the South African market. In 2003, a new opportunity presented itself. Ken happened to come across some antiquated beverage manufacturing equipment used for the manufacturing of carbonated soft drinks. The idea of producing a quality soft drink that was affordable to every consumer was very appealing. And so the first Twizza line was purchased and installed on the Queenstown site right next to Crickley Dairy. Thanks to a dedicated, passionate team, Twizza's reach quickly surpassed that of the Eastern Cape into the Northern Territories of South Africa. So much so that in November 2012, Twizza successfully commissioned an additional production line in Middelburg and Mpumalanga to service market demands. In November 2015, Twizza opened a third manufacturing facility in Cape Town. Today, Twizza is able to service the entire South African market with high-quality, affordable products which have proved stiff competition to rival international brands. The Twizza vision is driven by three key business fundamentals: the Clark entrepreneurial spirit, sound ethical business principles, and the need to contribute positively to the lives and well-being of its employees and the community at large.
Ken had this dream of taking Twizza to a whole nother level, and he wanted to put in state-of-the-art equipment on the proverbial smell of an oil rag. He used to source second-hand equipment, bring it to Indwe, weld it in, bring it into the lines, make it work, get great efficiencies, and he believed by doing that he would produce this great product and make great net profits out of the business at the end of the day. Ken the man, he loves to fly. I think his real passion in life is his flying. I would love to know how many man hours he has saved with all his factories by flying himself backwards and forwards to all the factories over the years.
My passion for flying actually started when I was doing my military service in the army, and we flew around in helicopters and were stationed next to an airport, and we saw a lot of air traffic movement. I started my license in '95 and completed it in September of '95, bought my first aeroplane in December of '95 and been flying ever since.
Ken shares his zest for life and business with his equally passionate family members who have been actively involved in the business from the early days. Twizza aspires to produce the highest quality product at the lowest possible cost while delivering on time and in full within 24 hours anywhere in the country.
I believe the essence of business is to add value, and how better to add value than to vertically integrate a business and produce your products from raw material to finished goods item. And that's an integral part of our business. But as a business, we want to add value to both our supplier and our customer. So it's a mutually beneficial relationship. And we believe that's what gives businesses the right to exist.
In so doing, Twizza aims to become the #1 local innovative producer of carbonated soft drinks in South Africa. Twizza is produced in 3 state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities, boasting high-tech, automated production lines procured from world leaders in manufacturing, allowing for optimum efficiency at reduced cost. Designed to meet the highest international food safety standards, the plants are positioned to meet the growing demand for the Twizza range in South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Lesotho and Swaziland. The plant's strategic positioning keeps Twizza close to its loyal customers, enabling the company-owned fleet of trucks to deliver anywhere in the country within 24 hours.
Vertical integration is an integral part of the manufacturing process. What we try to do is cover the whole range of fields, which is sometimes not what every company likes to do. They like to focus on specific things.
Every process, from the production of caps and preforms to the blowing of bottles, filling and the delivery of the finished product, is controlled under one roof in each plant, ensuring that Twizza has full control over the production process for optimal production efficiency.
So I think we've taken a slightly different approach, and I think it's worked for us, and I think that's the essence of Twizza, and we want to make sure that we enhance that going forward.
The company is committed to environmentally ethical and sustainable manufacturing processes, investigating solar as an alternative source of energy, and functioning as a responsible and dutiful member of Petco. The business values people and their contribution. Twizza is committed to excellence in every aspect of its business. That's why all employees are empowered to make positive contributions to a multidisciplinary process, where service excellence is the ultimate goal.
We believe in accountability. We are relentless in managing and measuring ourselves against the Twizza standards of excellence. We believe in a lot. If you do not believe, you do not have passion. If you do not have passion, you cannot be a successful entrepreneur in this country.
The well-being of South African communities is of equal importance to the company.
Our school sports sponsorship strategy will enable us to engage with more than 250,000 learners in a way that Twizza has never done before, and it will also give us the opportunity to have them taste the brand and explore what we stand for and how we go to market.
Among its many upliftment initiatives, Twizza sponsors the National School Sports Inter-High Athletics Tournament and the Cheetahs rugby team. This is why Twizza is proud to be the first proudly South African accredited soft drink manufacturer, encouraging everyone to #buy local. Synergy with Crickley Dairy gives Twizza yet another advantage in the marketplace, which has received a further boost with the launch of Crickley Dairy's quality range of cheeses. The fresh range extension into cheddar cheese, which has a much longer shelf life than dairy products such as milk and yogurt, allows the company to expand its national footprint.
What we've concentrated on here is process control. So we make sure that the processes which are embodied in this operation are 100% controlled critically. So we've been able to control those successfully.
The cheese has enabled us to start delivering countrywide cheese sales in Gauteng, Northwest, the Free State, even down to Western Cape.
Twizza's firm belief in a brighter future for South Africa is no better expressed than in Twizza's modern head office in Queenstown. It offers staff a unique place of work, allowing them the freedom and inspiration to deliver excellence. The story of Crickley Dairy and Twizza has been an incredible journey, marked by many milestones. It's a journey made possible by the combined efforts of staff, suppliers and trade partners, and ultimately the brand's loyal consumers. Going forward, these relationships will remain key to achieving the company's vision of becoming the leading locally owned carbonated soft drink and dairy manufacturer. At Twizza, we believe that life is for living rather than just existing. It's why we live with flavor and inspire you to do the same. To open your taste buds and eyes to the excitement of being alive in this vibrant country we call home. To keep looking up, to always look for rainbows and look on the bright side. To soak up the flavors around you. To refresh yourself in the way you see things. To find the beauty in everything and make the most of what you have. To be truly proud of who you are and where you come from, just like us. To be real and to be present and to treat yourself to the little things that add magic to life. To bring everyday moments to life with the full flavored taste of Twizza.